lovely Aquarius. For you, I'm feeling Summer Meadows Tarot. I know, everybody else, it's been Light Seers. For you, it's Summer Meadows. Okay, we're going to look at a bit of everything. We're going to look at your love life, we're going to look at your destiny, and we're going to look at just, woo, we're going to look at that card that fell on the floor. Oh, very nice. And that one, and see where we go. Okay. We start with the 10 of Pentacles, which I call the meat and potatoes card. So this card is about generations, it's about ancestors, it's about bricks and mortar, building something. It's the denouement of the Pentacles. So what is your idea of security? What are you working towards? What are you feeling that you need to make you feel safe in your life? Everybody varies on this. For some, it's like, I need to own my own home, it needs to be X, Y, and Z, I need to have a reliable car. You know, it's different for all kinds of different people. For some, it's about relationships, and you want your relationship to be secure and solid. For others, it's about your career. You want your career to be secure and solid. It's a great card to get because it's showing you that this is available to you, okay? And you get it alongside Strength, which is a great major arcana card to get, okay? Strength is the number 8, which is of course the symbol of infinity, but also Strength is about knowing yourself, Aquarius. I think Aquariuses are very good at this. Now, we talked in the last reading and you left me loads of comments, and I'm loving that Aquarians don't always like talking about feelings. And I think what I got from your comments was that Aquarians are good about talking about feelings as long as it's with the right person, which is quite astute, actually. Now, when it comes to personal insight, I think you're top of the pack of the zodiac. All my Aquarian friends, and the reason they're very easy company is because they don't get personally offended very often, because they don't really take things that personally. Because Aquarius is all about knowing the world as a wider community, literally being a citizen of the world, you know. And Aquarius knows that everybody's kind of interconnected, that there is no real taking it personally, because you're taking it for everybody, that you're taking it for yourself. I've got Venus in Aquarius, by the way, so I have a little bit of that myself, and I really like it. I feel like you know your strengths and your weaknesses in your life at the moment. And that's going to help you in a certain situation that is attached to security, maybe to commitment in a relationship, maybe to commitment in a career. But it's going to, you know yourself well enough to know what's a red flag, what's a beige flag, you know, what's an orange flag, and what is a green, is there a green flag? I mean, there's a motoring agency that's called Green Flag. A green light, a go, a yes, okay? So interesting. There will be an extended reading, as there is every month. If you get to the end and it really, really resonates, we do an extended love reading. So see how this goes, see how the love reading here resonates for you. Okay, it's a powerful month, I think, for you. Got 3 cards. Okay. A lot of fire energy. Now, different signs. Look, we're getting the Ace of Wands. This is about your life purpose, okay? Different signs who are not fire signs. The fire has kind of been visiting their reading. And I feel like you're one of those. So the fire is visiting your reading. It's like putting a rocket underneath you. And it's great because those of us that aren't fire signs, you know, we need that sometimes. And I don't know why it's happening. And there's probably some really complex astrological reason that I'm not going to go into because I don't know what it is. But what I do know is this is happening, and it's giving a lot of like woomph to certain signs. And this way, this cycle, it's you. Okay. So, and strength, of course, is Leo, and we've got the lion. And I'm getting a whole lot of lion-y stuff for you, actually. Which is weird because I don't know why. If anybody does, please let me know. This card with the lion, it's a whole sort of, I don't know, it's like pride and it's majestic. The Ace of Wands is Kundalini energy, creativity, passion, attraction. Not just attraction in relationships, but attraction to the world. Attraction as an energy. So when you have the energy of attraction, you tend to find that people just kind of gravitate towards you, which is good fun and nice because you don't have to go chasing things down. So just know that in the next sort of few weeks that you are the attracting force. You are the kind of, not so much a magnet, because a magnet draws people in, and it's not just that you're drawing people in, but you're kind of exuding some kind of creativity. Let's say if you had a job interview coming up, you're going to really be able to work the room. Not just do a good interview, but actually do that bit where they go, you know, now over to you, and you light the place up and it turns into more of a sort of zesty conversation, which is what a good job interview should do. It kind of goes a bit off road and turns into people actually spurring each other on and saying, yeah, what about this when that happened? And I like it when I do this, and this is how I add value, rather than, you know, I think the one fault that I have is that I work too hard sometimes and I have to tell myself to take some time off, you know, I mean, come on. So you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of sugar and spice and all things nice with the Ace of Wands. In relationships, it can be a very passionate kind of time, a passionate peak, a passionate patch, whatever you want to call it. It's exciting and it's nice. And then we get the Seven of Wands, which is Mars in Leo. Either way, whether this is about your, you know, dealing with family, friends, or dealing with lovers, dealing with significant ones, dealing with work, or life in general, you are, and you're not even doing it gently, actually. I was going to say gently, but it's not gently. You are setting your stall out. Okay, strength is I know myself. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. Okay, and I don't apologize for either of them. That's really important. Never apologize, never explain. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. And then we have this Ace of Wands energy, which is giving you the extra energy, the extra desire, the extra fire, the extra pull. And then the Seven of Wands is saying, and by the way, this is how I set my stall out. I want this, I don't want that. I will welcome this, I don't tolerate that. It makes you very much more attractive in terms of jobs, relationships, the whole bit. It really tunes people into you. People, if you have this going on and you enter like a sort of party, or, you know, even walking down the street, you'll see people look at you a bit. And their eyes will be drawn to you because you have this energy at this time. Then we have the Three of Wands, which is starting to branch out. So, Aquarius, if you are thinking of a career change, of training, of going for something that you've seen, or getting somewhere in your job, or becoming your own boss and starting your own business, it's a good time. Because fire energy creates more energy. It's like, I always say at this point, it feels like it's got legs. It feels like it can run on its own. If you've been putting it off, this could be the time. It just feels with the Three of Wands like you're building on something and you maybe don't even have to try that hard, which is a real gift from the universe. So put in for jobs that are way above your pay grade, or that you would think, oh my God, you know, I'd love to do that, but they'd never want me. Paching! Put it in, okay? And if you're thinking of starting your own business, whatever that is, just take the first steps in it. Set something up. You may have been researching for ages. There comes a point when researching is all well and good, but you just have to start. And now's a good time to start, okay? I'm going to do a couple more cards for this, and I'm going to look at your love life. Yes. And the star. Okay, I think Aquarians as well often underestimate their ability to manifest. And I don't know if it's because, as it's always interested me, that you have like the jug of water and the water bearer, even though you're a fixed air sign. But either way, you have a good ability to manifest, and it's going to really work for you with that star card. Okay, so whatever you do, whether it's daydreaming or you do it more formally with journaling or vision boards or visualizing. I mean, Aquarians normally have looked into this already or know how to sort of catch stuff on the internet or books or whatever for information. But don't forget this sort of rather, I suppose, magic wand almost component, because your energy is high and it feels kind of electric, kind of kinetic, kind of fire-ish. And when you do manifesting and you've got that energy going on, you can get quick and quite full-on results. Not that one. Okay, and here is the bridge card. Nice. Two of Pentacles, so that's Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is a massive planet which seeks to expand all the time and wants to go further and further and further out there. But Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, wants to keep things real. This is a great card to get if you are being experimental, which of course as an Aquarius will really sit well with you, but you're also applying some rules or routine. You're applying structure, but you're also out there. I know, it's a brilliant combination. Definitely, if you want to step up in career or business, you've got the nous, you've got the luck, and you've got that extra, I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? I think in cricket they call it the rub of the green. You know, that you just have this extra. You have a bit of extra, okay? So use it wisely. Okay, love life. Let me show you the cards as we go here as well. Okay, that's not working. Oh gosh. Mercury's retrograde while I'm making this, by the way. Okay, oh, let's try that one. That's not working either. I'm just going to do something which may or may not work. Bated breath, lovely Aquarians, bated breath. Because we're going to do your love life in a minute. Come on, camera. Okay, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Oof, I'm just going to hold the cards up and let's see if that behaves itself in a minute. Okay, love life for... Ooh. Love life for Aquarius. What is going on with you with that card? Gosh, Aquarius. No, still not working. Stuff it. I'm making this video while Mercury's retrograde, so I'm not going to push it, Aquarius. I'm not going to push it. Ooh. Okay. First card you get for your love life is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card that has its sorrows. You can see it. I mean, look at that kind of, it's got that whole doomy, gloomy, staring at the water, you know, all that stuff. There's something you're finding hard to let go. Or someone, you know, this is the relationship section. Something or someone, an idea, a person, a relationship, a hope, a dream, a fantasy, whatever it is, You're not wanting to let that go. Okay? Sometimes, like, psychologically we want to let it go, but emotionally, in our heart and soul and our body, it's not quite there for some reason. And it doesn't always pay to question that either. Sometimes there is a mismatch between, you know, head and heart. And I think in the case of Aquarius, where you are a fixed air, you know, the head, you are sensible creatures actually. And I mean that not in the sort of sensible, boring way. I mean sense, like sense and sensibility. You have sensibilities. So you are intuitive about what's going on, and you feel like there's been some kind of a wrong. Something shouldn't have been like that. You know, this shouldn't have been that way. It could have been different. It should have been different. And then we get Temperance, which is literally letting in that energy of, okay, I'm open to the fact that it what is for me will not go by me. Okay? So the reason that either failed, didn't work out, didn't go as I wanted it to, makes its own sense. Okay? Remember, you've got that Strength card. Know thyself. Okay. Ooh. Then we get the Moon. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but also full moons and your love life are going to be very important. So track the moon cycle. And in the 2 or 3 days leading up to the full moon and the couple of days after, you've got like a few days there where you'll get windows into, if you need to have a conversation with someone who's very close to you, if you need to confess something, if you need to, a secret needs to be revealed, those kinds of things. The full moon is the time to do that. Okay? But also with the moon, there's like lunar energy, something that's slightly hidden. You know, what is behind this? What is underneath this? What is the mystery of this? And can I solve it? King of Swords. Oof. Right. So some of you are dealing with somebody who is like you and not like you. The King of Swords for me is it's an air sign card for a start, so it has similarities to you. But it's also somebody, if it's about relationships, who is closely guarding either their heart, their soul, their intentions, their truth. This is a person that may morally be pretty good, actually. Pretty down the line. Often cerebrally, they're clever, they're witty, and that's essential for an Aquarius because you need that cerebral stimulation with somebody. But there's like, I'm getting gated community for their heart. Their heart is a gated community. Oh my God. I love that. And I love that for you Aquarians because you're going to get it. Then we get the Magician. Okay, that's my Aquarius card. Whatever other people say, that's my Aquarius card. Do you know what I get for this? They may be the mysterious type, but this sounds like oxymoronic or counterintuitive, but until they met you. Because if anyone can do mystery, it's Aquarius. People often go into relationships with Aquarius thinking, you know, because Aquarius can really wear their heart on their sleeve early on in a relationship, but actually still air runs deep, okay? You have a lot up your sleeve also. This person finds you or is going to find you very intriguing because You can play their game, but you can do it better. Because it's my opinion as well that there is always a part of an Aquarius that you'll never know. And I base this on a lot of experience from back in the day. Yes, get the Hermit. That's the part that they will never know. There's this very private, please tell me in the comments as well, very private side to Aquarius. You're very open, you'll talk to everybody, but there's this private side. And the person that you're dealing with in your love life, or the situation that's coming up, or maybe you're in it right now, is that they are very private, but you out private their private, because you are like the mystery private. So you're both on this kind of, oh thank God, 6 of Wands as your outcome card. That's a bit good. Yeah, you play their game. And I know this sounds really bad because you're not supposed to say it and all that, and love's unconditional, blah blah blah, but you win. So I don't know what winning looks like for you, but you play this game and you win. And I like it, because I think you're dealing with somebody who's not been outsmarted before. Nice. Love Oracle cards, you get Butterfly. And this is about meeting a love interest at a social setting, a party or a night out. That's interesting. Imperfections. Love is a mess. Embrace the imperfections. Yes. But also I think you may find if someone's been giving you, or you've not been accessing somebody in some way, that there's interest from elsewhere, which is easy for an Aquarius because you are butterflies, you know, you're a bit like Gemini, you get out there, you talk to people, loads of people, and yeah, this is very interesting because you get the Heartbreak card as well. For some of you, if you've been like this, if you've been down in the dumps, if you've been, I'm getting the word outplayed, and I don't know why I'm getting that. This is very interesting, this whole kind of game aspect that I'm getting. I'm going to take another oracle card, like a general oracle card, because what I'm getting here is there has been this heartbreak, that 5 of Cups. There's only one card like that in the reading, but it's there, you know, and it's moody and sort of thundery and all the rest of it. So something about you, there's been this something, there's a miss, something missed, and you're like, why did that miss? And then we have the imperfections, where we had temperance, where you take the rough with the smooth, and you kind of, you don't condemn either of it. You just sort of stay curious, which is a very Aquarius place to be. And then this butterfly, something shifts, something changes, and you outplay the player. I don't know how else to put it, because the words are coming into my head as a channeling, so I can't. Yeah, that's what they are. You get to the sea, and then you don't know where you're going with it, either of you. Aquarius. In the extended reading, I'm going to get a whole different deck out, because I think we need to. And I'm going to look at the other person in this scenario. What's going on with the other person? What is behind the scenes with this person? What's motivating this person? What's going on with your relationship to this person? What is the shadow side, the obstacles, and the best way forward? Okay? If you want that, it's the first link in the description box. Leave me a comment about anything on this video, because I love learning about Aquarius. I'm quite obsessed with Aquarians. I find you very interesting. So let me know, okay? And I'll see you soon. Namaste.